Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kenshi. I'm Grymestone from League of Average Gamers, and today we are setting out on a great expedition. I recently updated our game and found that where we were living was rather unsuitable. Bandits continually attacked us while I did this long process of packing the base up. And we're rather far away from civilization. We don't get many traders here. So we decided to move out, our group. We have a very large group now. We are very well researched. We have very good gear now. We've geared everybody up with mercenary plate. Most of them have chainmail, and they all have plated boots and pants. So we have a very strong group with very good weapons now. So we decided to set out on a grand expedition to go find a new place to live. Also, we were running out of room, and we had to dismantle a few things to build the automated mines, which turned out to be really big, and it was getting cluttered, so we're moving. We've also decided to rename ourselves the League of Average Swordsmen for this new group to found a new city. So we're going to take our two scouts here, Truth and his partner, and they will go out and find a new place for us to settle, since they're the fastest of us. I'm sure, just sending everybody over there at their own pace is fine. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like we'll get separated and ambushed and all killed in the bandit-filled desert wasteland of Kenshi. No, that couldn't possibly happen. I was wrong. So horribly wrong. Oh, God. So, yeah, it turns out, separating the entire group and saying, hey, you'll get there when you get there, right? It's not like bandits can attack you while you're running. That couldn't possibly happen. It was quite possibly the biggest mistake I've ever made. And it caused this entire endeavor to take 3 hours. So don't do that. Whatever you do, keep your people grouped around the slowest and keep moving, because in the new update, bandits can catch up with you and beat you to death while you're running away. It does not work. And they're like sharks, by the way. They're attracted to blood, so as soon as one sees you and beats you up, and you're lying on the ground bleeding, like a billion more show up and just start swarming you. And as soon as you get up, like, I think I'm still alive, guys. It's okay. Nope. And they come and they beat you to death again. And then, you kind of get up like, I'm feeling better, actually. No, you're not. And they come and they start stabbing you again. So, this is the group of bandits that were chasing my fast people, who were luckily able to outrun them. Notice how there's still like 50 of them. So the 3 slow people in the back, which are now half the map away, pretty much are screwed right now until we can get med packs for them. So now I've got to clean up this mess, and a mess it is. This was a mistake. So I'm gonna wait for all the fast people to group up, because it's gonna be difficult to get them to fight as a group. We can handle bandits in a group. If we at least, have 5 people there, we can handle a group of 7 or 8 bandits. That's not a big deal. But when it's like 8 on 1, even with our armor and our fancy new weapons, those guys beat us up. It's not pretty. And especially when our people are over encumbered with backpacks, and then have a negative to their defense and attack skill. So needless to say, it's not going well for the 3 guys in the back. And there are also 2 additional guys up towards the middle, in between, the guys in the back and the guys in the front, and those guys got beaten up too. So I'm waiting for the guys in the front to group up, because they should all still be at full health, and they should be our best fighters since they're not over encumbered. And once they're grouped up, we're going to take them and move them down and rescue one group at a time, and then group everybody around our slowest member and just have him walk all the way to the capital city of Kapan, which is where we're going to be building close to, since in that area there's about 4 cities that are right next to each other, and that's going to be a great location to base, I think. We should get a lot of traders walking by there, and if we ever want to buy something, there are different factions. So Yeah, alright. Most of these bandits get finished off by the town guard. Oh, nope, our people are getting... No, no, they're just running away. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna take you guys back. Don't know why you just ran past them. Oh, God. Yeah. So, this is not going well for us. I did manage to get a pack to Hex, and he's healing up everybody over there in that situation. Also, I suffered quite a few crashes here, probably because I had loaded in multiple, little areas here. So there'll be occasional crashes, which sucks, and that probably contributed to a long 3-hour thing. But I kind of head now to where I have the guys grouped up, and we're rescuing the 2 guys in the middle. Actually, I already rescued the 2 guys in the middle. Turns out the 2 guys in the middle were alright. Bandits did not swarm them after they were beaten the first time. The 3 guys in the back, however, they were pretty much spawn camped. So, we're going to get our group back here to start fixing this situation, hopefully. And guard our slowest member. Medic! What do you mean you don't have a med kit? I gave you a med kit. Alright, whatever. Look, at this point, I think some of our members had negative like 110 on their arms and legs. That's pretty bad. Like, I feel like that limb at that point is like hanging on by a tendon, and it's just kind of like flopping around, and that's really bad. That's really bad. Look at that. Negative 122. Negative 52. Yeah. See, this is why you never separate. I have learned my lesson. You get everybody to bodyguard your slowest member, and you march that guy, and they will just kind of form this circle around him. And if anything tries to touch him, your entire group will attack rather than them just, beating your one guy senseless and taking his things. They don't actually take your stuff yet, which is good, because we would have lost all of our building supplies, which we kind of need to get this new colony started. And I couldn't carry that many with me, so it's going to be difficult to get that stone processor and the mine up, considering they both now take up a large amount of resources since the stone mine is now automated. Woohoo! It's huge though, so we didn't ever import it at the other base, but we're going to have room to build it at this one, because I'm going to make it really big. That requires like 30 resources, 30 building materials, and then the stone processor level 5, which requires like 2 people it requires 1 person to work at it. That requires 50, so it's very expensive. So we're just gonna have everybody follow Eon here. I suppose I should choose bodyguard, but I'll learn later. I'm gonna do that later. It's not that big of a deal. I think everybody needs to stop anyway in order for all of them to engage, so I just need to keep an eye on these guys while they move. But we should be okay. I don't know if prospecting's been added yet. I haven't seen anything that would suggest that I need to do that. Then again, those weird rocks that are different colored than all the others, I'm not sure if those are just natural environment rocks, or if those are like iron ore deposits and stone deposits that I need to be looking at. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I suppose. So, this is our group. I mean, now we look like a proper caravan. I mean, we got guys in the back, we got guys in the front. A lot of guys in the front are our best healed guys. And the 2 guys wounded in the back, kind of just limping along here. So, at the very least, what we gained from this was a giant buff to our toughness stat. Toughness and strength stat definitely went up after this. Probably some weapon skill. Defense, definitely. So, alright, yeah, it looks like double and double. That's funny, the double twins. Those guys are stuck in the back. I think they got ambushed and beaten up. It's okay, though. We're on our way. We'll pick them up and hopefully make our way to Catan here. So, I'm going to cut ahead to where, something happens, either interesting or we get there. So, our great caravan continues to move across the wastes. Here we are. We are battered, bruised. We have men limping along without use of their left or right arm. Few people don't have the use of their legs. Some people are clutching their heads in pain because they have like -50 on their head, which I mean, I'm pretty sure that should kill you. That pretty much means you've been beheaded, but by God, old soldier is a tough guy. And he's not gonna let any, beheading stop him. No, sir. He is an average swordsman, and he will not die. So, we encountered like 1 or 2 groups of bandits. Nothing too interesting. Everybody seems to have made it over here, so... So what I did in town was I essentially just got everybody rested in that bunkhouse over there. That way they're all back at full health for the next half of our journey, because we're only about halfway through our long trek. And this is already about 2 hours in. We're almost there, though. The end is in sight. So, as you can see, there's bodies of dead bandits there already. We're not even going to bother looting these guys at this point. We're fabulously wealthy. We just want to get to our destination, build a base, and live in relative peace until we attack a bandit outpost. But until then, first we have to get our base of operations set up, our stronghold, if you will. So we will get the entire group moving out here on the road again. Even though there are no roads, apparently the rest of my group will just stand and watch as Sion wanders off. The best bodyguards hire us today, the League of Average Swordsmen. We never said we were good swordsmen, we were just average swordsmen. Oh, and here comes the mob. Alright, they made it. So I will cut ahead to where we find our location for our construction, which is here. See how fast that was. That was about another hour of walking. But hey, we're here now. So, woohoo! We're going to build on this little rise here. There's some bandits over there. But as you can see, there were 2 cities over there. One was the capital, one was the other one. There's a city to our right, and there's a city back there on that mountain. So we are surrounded by cities, and that is good. So we're going to build on this little rise here. I think, probably. At the very least, we're going to get a basic outpost set up here. Get more construction materials, get it secured, and we'll see if we want to build somewhere else later. As it is a little uneven, though everything else has these very sloping, everything is very sloped right around here. I might need to go build on a plateau at some point. We'll see how difficult it is to really build things here. So I'm going to get the walls up, and I'm going to get the construction materials processor, I guess. Stone processor up first. What am I even saying? So I gotta get the stone processor up first, and the stone mine up. That way I don't run out of building materials while building the wall. And once those are up, we'll have a good amount of supplies. Walls, though, are also very important. Again, very difficult to kind of get these things going, though, especially with the weird area I've chosen. But the entire region is very, I guess, hilly. At least there's lots of sand dunes. There's no real flat terrain for us to build, which is unfortunate. Looks like it's not going to let us connect there. That is disappointing. No. Alright, so we'll just right-click out of that. You know what? We might just cancel and redo the whole thing. Yep. Alright, we're going to redo this. We're going to retry this. Walls first, then the gatehouse, because the gatehouse I know connects to the walls. Walls don't connect to the gatehouse, who knew? But that's no big deal. So we'll just enclose this entire segment here. We'll give us a little extra room on the outside here, just because you never know. Walls are cheap anyway, so it's no big deal. And we'll set that up, what, there? Looks good. Get the gatehouse. It's snapped in. It's red, though. It's not going to let us build it. It's very disappointing. And I don't want 3 gatehouses, that's for sure. I don't want 3 different ways these guys can get in. So, it doesn't look like it wants to snap onto that wall either, so what we're going to do is we're just going to extend one of these, I guess. Yeah, it's not connecting. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it connected and it's the wrong way anyway. Typical. Alright. Get just, not 2, just 1. Angle it to a flatter terrain, I think. There we go. Okay. Connect, and that. Oh, come on, it's level enough. Really? I don't want this to be a 90-degree angle. Oh, there you I don't know what was wrong with the other one, but this worked. Alright, now I can attach the wall here, and it shouldn't be a problem. Maybe here? Oh, wow, it did connect to the gate. Who knew? And then it fits perfectly. I love it. Alright, let's confirm that. We have our gate set up. Excellent. Excellent. Now we need to get the stone processor up, get the stone mine up, both of which should be pretty much automated now. Stone mine requiring, I believe, one person, and then the stone processor actually does not require anybody to work it, but you do need to get a way to transfer the materials over there, so. I gotta say, the menu for building the new mines is a little hectic, because only half of them are grayed out, and I'm blind. So it took me a while to find the proper stone mine that I needed to build that was automated, because I know I researched automation, I just couldn't find the darn thing. But it was right there. I'm looking at it right now. It's very frustrating watching myself now going back. It's just missing that, but oh well, I got it in the end. So for some reason that gate spawns locked, and the pathing AI still tells them that they need to go build that. Or go unlock that gate. And there we go, I found it this time. Fully automated. And you see, it's much larger than the original stone mine. We'll just put it right there on that edge of the base. I accidentally hit M, but that's okay. So we'll put it right down there. And coming over to here, we are going to also build the processor. Where is the processor? We also need an ore mine. I believe the ore mine should also be automated. There we go. That was the word. So there we are. Automated stone mine. Perfect. Or ore mine. My bad. Though I do have an automated stone mine. So another processor for stone. Set that down right next to it. Yeah, good enough. And then we get the ore processor, which the ore processor isn't nearly as advanced as the stone processor. But I guess that's just because you get this stone processor first. So we'll put him down, and we'll get started on the basis of this little fort here. I'm not sure if we're going to stay here. We might move again, but at least for now we'll make this our area. It looks a bit small, and it's not very flat, though there are a bunch of plateaus just north of this area, so I think I'm just going to move over there. It's a 5-minute walk, and I'll get the bases set up there, and I'll show the construction of that base. But thinking about it back now, I'm probably going to move this base, but it's about 17 minutes in, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to have to end it here, and next episode we will get to the actual construction of this base, and we should be just building straight up high-tech buildings, high-tech things. Thing to note, you can find blueprints for all the other buildings, including large houses and saloons and things like that in towns. If you don't want to research it, you can just use the blueprints. Since I've already researched it, I no longer need the blueprints. So I'm wondering if that's also going to be the case for our advanced outposts. If not, I'm probably going to have to go find those blueprints. But I think the next tech level I'm going up to, which is 8, I believe, 7 or 8, it will indeed have those. So hopefully we will also begin to get outposts, really big buildings, big circular ones. We can get a good training department set up there, since we don't need so many people to work anything anymore, yet we have a full crew. Also, while we were in town resting, I forgot to mention, we did pick up another person. So we got a new person to join us, which is great. So we're now maxed out, I believe. This is the most people you can have in the game. Anyhow, thanks for watching, everyone, and this has been Grymestone from L.A.G Gamers. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends and the series. Be sure to check out some of my other series. I'll see you guys next time.